Sup, Team Starlight? It's Marcos here with George for round 2, week 2 of EDI Season 1. And on the left, we have Don with Diva Zombies. And on the right, we have Ted with Vaskii Hero.
Yep. And Ted coming in with the spice.
All the spice, indeed, dude. Vaskii is just one of those cards only ever seen in reptilian builds. And right now, he opens Future Fusion, shows the guy. I'm probably going to send a Dandy because Dandy immediately turns on Vaskii.
And if you don't know what Vaskii is, I don't blame you. It's not a common card in the format, but it's pretty good. It just requires, I believe, 2/0 attack anything to summon, right? So tokens usually.
And it can be any 0 attack monsters on any part of the field.
Entire field.
Yeah, so like if you're against like an Amaryllis player, oh man, like Vaskii feels like such a disgusting card. So yeah, right now he's able to open Debris Dragon too. This is great. So he has a Stardust with 3 tokens, swings into 2 back row, completely unafraid of D Prison. I'd be a little bit afraid of D Prison if I were there though.
Yeah, you're a little afraid, but I think right now he's feeling pretty safe. He's got Stardust to protect the Future Fusion. He's got his own back row, and we're gonna see what the response is. It's just another set back row, so maybe that's the D Prison.
Yeah, and I think
we'll see if he plays into it.
Oh, he's just going for it. Yeah, Ted just drew another Dandy and just passes. But this field is a bit clogged here. Like these 3 tokens, they're going to clog the field because Guy is going to come out next turn.
Yep.
Summons Gale. Gale's kind of the out.
It's going to have Stardust. We'll see if any of these are maybe discard traps. Looks like he's just going to let the Stardust die.
Oof.
And bring out the Gaia, which would be pretty big damage with its effect going through, but I have to imagine, well, we've got Dust Shoot coming out in the draw phase just to see what he's working with. There's the Vaskii.
I'm surprised he didn't summon the Vaskii earlier because like he had the Stardust to protect himself from any big like blowouts. I get like maybe he wants to wait for it to get some type of value, but I'm over here thinking like he's only at 3,000 life, right? Like there's a chance you can potentially even go for game last turn. But he has to choose between Vaskii. I think the other one's Plasma, right? Yeah, Plasma's even more of a threat. Like Plasma's kind of disgusting there, dude. Oh yeah, had he summoned Plasma last turn, that would have been also crazy because Gale just does nothing against the Plasma. And now this Gaia. So if Gaia is one of those funny cards where it's always doing 2200 damage because it gains the attack that it has from the opponent's monster.
Yep.
Oh, it's just gonna pop it. Now it's gonna be a little bit bigger.
The Vaskii coming out and Mirror Force, but
Solemn Judgment.
So
this might be game.
Should be it, right?
Yeah, it's 26. Unless he's like Book of Moon or Compulse, anything, nothing.
That's gonna be it. So going into game 2, we got to see the Vaskii resolve, but it was pretty one-sided either way. We've got Diva for Diva, so that Gilman might be in hand. He's gonna set a back row and pass.
I've seen a lot of zombie players not even run Gilman, so there's also that possibility, and maybe they have like a way to they have a Goblin Zombie follow-up. Here comes the Strat. Here comes the Alias. Alias is sometimes just used just as another few target. It's not necessary, but I mean, I kind of love this like Vaskii Reptile Hero type decks. I'm a big fan of this. I tried using it for a long time online, and it's fun. It just bricks a lot harder than you wish it did, but Vaskii's just that cool of a boss monster in my opinion.
Yep. We've got Diva being tributed for Caius, banish the Alias, trading with a Deep Prison. So 2 for 2. We've got Ocean being summoned into a Torrential, 1 for 1, and a set back row. The Spirit Reaper's coming out. It's gonna hit. No, it's gonna get blocked by a Scapegoat. So he's got 3 tokens left now. After the Spirit Reaper hits for 1. I did see he had a Dandy in hand, which would have been really funny if it got discarded, but he's going to set the Dandy, set a back row, and pass.
Yeah, he just needs to see any of his boss monsters. A Stratos would be good here. It would allow for him to make Plasma and stuff. So just seeing Vaskii or Plasma here would be really, really good. You can even crash the Dandy into this Reaper to get the tokens out. There's a lot of different plays that Ted has here. There's no back row to worry about. He looks like he drew into a Miracle Fusion though, and he could actually use the Miracle, but it's not going to deal with this Pyramid Turtle very well. He's just swapping out the tokens to make it make more sense. Guess the
Caius,
Caius. Ooh,
pretty
that's
good.
great. Can
So
swing for
he's
free damage.
choosing to get rid of the Recruiter, which I think makes sense. The Reaper's not going to be able to run over this Caius and use its effect. It's just going to switch it to defense, set a back row, pass. Ted's going to draw a card. He's thinking.
Yeah, he does have a brain control in hand to out this Spirit Reaper pretty easily, but I don't think he wants to have to waste it when Vaskii does the same thing a lot more favorably. I think he's just in this patience game. One Caius has already been used for the zombie player, and you're assuming that he probably doesn't have like 3 Caiuses in this deck. But okay, goes for the brain control. I mean, yeah, okay, he just wants to swing for damage. I mean, at this point, this puts him on a clock. He has 1800 life.
I think it's fair when zombies is so explosive and maybe you just want to kill him before he can go into a combo. He's going to Book of Life the Spirit Reaper back and set a monster. So mostly just protection, it looks like. Maybe he has a play if he can survive this turn. And we'll see what Ted does. If we're going to see another Vaskii come out, that would be pretty bad.
There's a pretty cool play that Ted has here with the Miracle. He could Miracle with one of his tokens. I think, are the tokens Earth? No, the Dandy tokens are Wind.
The Dandy.
But there's a Scapegoat. Yeah. There should be still one Scapegoat token here. And I think the Scapegoat tokens are Earth. Oh, so it doesn't even need to worry about it because he can make Gaia target the Spirit Reaper, which would pop it. And then after that happens, just try to swing through this, like, the 2 monsters. That would be kind of a fun little play.
Yep.
He's unfortunately
going to... Yeah, he's not going to get any value off the Dandelion that he's sending, but I think similar to what you're saying, he's probably just using it as an out to Spirit Reaper. He's going to attack into the Goblin Zombie, which I would say 9 times out of 10, you probably never want to hit a face down monster if you're playing against zombies, because he's just getting another piece. He's going to go Book of Life again.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Banishing. Oof.
Probably gonna hit the... No, I would not. I would definitely hit the water. I would hit the water, dude.
Yeah, I agree. But we'll
I guess
see
you don't know if he runs Miracle, but like you see the heroes, you've seen the ocean. I would assume like at least a Miracle exists.
If you see Future Fusion, I think it's pretty safe. But he's gonna make Goyo Guardian with Goblin Zombie and Plague Spreader. Gonna search Zombie Master, and he's just gonna swing over this Caius, steal it. And as suddenly, zombie player is in the driver's seat, potentially with an OTK next turn. But we've got Debris coming out.
Oh, yeah, he can just Black Rose. He actually has game here. If he can just Black Rose into Miracle, and that's just game. If he doesn't have like a Battle Feeder exactly. But he does have Crow in hand. I just saw that. So he's in Miracle. Now
he said, wait. Before you banish your cards, what do you have? I'm going to banish the water with DD Crow.
Yeah, this is okay. This is actually good. He doesn't have any way to convert the Miracle. That's unfortunate. Now he's just awkwardly just setting a card.
And Zombie Master's coming out. It's going to bring the Goblin Zombie. Hit for some damage, 1100. Mill fires a Doomsday. Zombie Master.
Wait, what is the card he just pitched? Do you see that? Is that Skull Flame? I think it's Skull Flame. What?
I didn't even notice. I did not even notice.
What the heck?
That's crazy. But we're gonna see. They're both getting pretty low. Ted's doing a big thing. I believe he has 1 card in hand, so I'm not sure what the back row is. I would be doing the same thing. I have no idea what that card does.
Skull Flame is a strange card because it's a level 8 zombie, so you can use it if you're trying to like run a small trading package. It does have a really cool synergy with another card called like the Head of the Skull Flame or something, and you can like banish that to special it. It's a whole weird mini engine that I've seen used once. It's not great, but it's kind of funny, and I love that it's here. Now it's in the thumbnail. Sorry.
Yeah. We've got a DD Warrior Lady being searched off of Rhoda, which I'm imagining is going to clear... Surely the Zombie Master, right? Goblin Zombie, okay.
I don't agree with that.
We'll see, because the Plague is still... Oh, okay, well, he has Dark.
Oh, wow.
Jeez. So he's just going to pop the back row. It's a trap stun, and wow, Zombie player coming back from what seemed like a pretty tough game. So
Yeah, that was a rough one there for sure. It was just hard to deal with. I think the best play, ironically, was actually not to go for debris there. I think he should have just went for the Miracle Fusion to summon out Gaia, because Gaia
Yeah.
could actually win through Goyo. So as long as he doesn't have like exactly Mirror Force or Deep Prison, like that actually was game.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done personally. I understand like going for the debris into that, but like it's a danger. Like a Crow, you should expect Crow to come out in like some capacity, and you're
Yeah.
at this point all your stuff is banished, and it's just getting dangerous.
We do have Caius coming out, banishing Pyramid Turtle. They also got 2 Danny tokens, back row. So these tokens helping out a lot. We're seeing a ton this game. Diva is coming out, and we're going to see, it's going to search Diva. So it seems like you're correct that he's not running Gilman. He's just running the 2 Divas.
I wonder if he has like a brain or mind control here, because this doesn't.
Yep.
Oh, it just attacks both the tokens. Okay.
Interesting. Setting some back row. I'm assuming protection for the Divas.
I would
Unless you
hope protection.
really need to get rid of those Danny tokens. I would say that's probably not an optimal play, but we'll see. He has 2 back row, so one of them should be live. And we'll see what the play is from here with Ted. He's just going to go swing with Caius. It is a Fiendish Chain. So not amazing. It's going to keep the Divas alive, but you don't really... Ideally, you want to use Fiendish Chain on the summon of Caius. So he's just going to stop the attack. Ted's going to summon Alias and pass. So interesting to bring out the hero.
Yeah. Alias is one of those fun cards. Since it's a Gemini, Fiendish Chain won't affect it. So that's actually kind of nice. He sees the Fiendish Chain. I wonder if he realizes that he might be a little bit safer into this back row with this Alias. But as long as Don has something in his hand to convert with this Diva, yeah. Oh, Ill Blood.
Ill Blood. Bunch of spicy zombie cards you don't see in every list. Ill Blood is something I'm a little bit more familiar with, but he's mainly using it for the level 6 to make Thought Ruler with Diva. And he's going to go Book of Life, banishing the Dandy, bringing back Ill Blood. So really favorable position. He's going to attack over the Caius, gain a bunch of life, and Ill Blood's going to run over the Alias as well. So brutal.
Yeah, that was absolute brutality there. Technically should be at 200 or 300 less life on the right side for Ted, but I will see if that ends up mattering at all. But either way, Ill Blood is kind of a threat. Ill Blood is like Gigaplant for zombies. It's just going to start special summoning the zombies. He doesn't really have any zombies at the moment, so I don't think it's that much of a threat until we see what he has in his hand. But now we got Ted over here looking at his extra deck. Does he have a miracle of sorts to do something with?
I see a Rhoda. I see a Vanity's Fiend.
Ooh, what is this set card? Call? It could be Call. Could be a couple different things.
The suspense is killing me.
It's killing me too. I'm just like,
what is he about to do? This is a big think moment. And it looks like he's tapping his cards. He's about to drop something.
Dude, I'm so hyped. The anxiety is now, the suspense is killing me. There's so many things. There's the Rhoda coming out.
DD Warrior Lady. Yep.
That makes sense. DD Warrior Ladies just needs to out something on this board here. Yep. Probably the Thought Ruler more than the Ill Blood, because right now you don't see any zombies in play. Yeah, and I think Thought Ruler doesn't get its effect because it wasn't there in the field. I'm not 100% sure. Someone in the comments can let us know, because I forget if like how Thought Ruler works, but it should definitely. Well, oh damn! And then top deck to heavy. Does he have to use a Solemn Judgment here? Scapegoat. At least one chainable. That's not bad.
That's pretty good. And I think the other's D Prison, which was going to out the Ill Blood. Kaiku coming out, so that Scapegoat tokens. Really helpful to keep that Alias engrave in case he's able to go into like some type of. Well, I guess he wouldn't be able to Miracle Fusion, but
he has a Foolish in hand and a Debris. He's not going to Foolish first. Sorry, okay, he's going to Foolish first. Okay, he's like, wait, I'm so sorry. Like, he probably like yelling, like, whoa.
Wildcard is a chill locals, so
we've all been there. We've all been there where we have 2 cards. Our brain is telling us one thing and our hands do a different thing. It's the camera jitters. We get it. Everyone here gets it. Like he, as long as your opponent, it's up to your opponent at the end of the day. And the Fiendish Chain, he was not even
Wow.
afraid. He's got the Fiendish Chain all day, every day. Oh man, that is rough.
That's why he was like, sure, you can send the dandy.
I'm pretty confident. I don't even need to worry about this.
So we'll see what the play is now. He can't run over the Black Rose with what he has.
You could crash,
Oh yeah, Illblood is 24, 23.
or I forget how big is Illblood.
It doesn't
does
matter.
it
'cause he's
doesn't
up
matter.
late. And this should be a big push. We'll see what he ends up making. Dark End. Interesting.
Yeah, Dark End's pretty
It's
nice.
just
It
gonna-
sends. The cool part is it sends. So if he runs
Yeah.
Giant Tornado in the main deck, he can keep that Fiendish Chain. And now he gets to banish to the hero and the dandy. That is just so rough. This Kaiku is absolutely decimating Ted here.
Yeah. And we've got a brain control being
That's the
top deck.
craziest top deck of all time.
He's gonna take the Dark End.
You could
Pretty
use Dark
good.
End's effect. He's a vanity
And he
speed in hand.
contributed for vanity, so he has the conversion. And now
Oh.
what do you do as a zombies player? This is like worst case scenario. I do see he has his own brain control in hand, so
Yeah.
we're gonna see if he top decks any monster. That could actually just be game. It is a back row, so he's gonna set it and just bide his time and hope that he doesn't die in the next
This gets
couple
another
turns.
swing. He got another swing. He's got 2 more turns left, unless Ted himself finds a monster. He finds a set monster that at least keeps him safe from a potential brain play. The only thing that he loses to is Brain Caius at this point. Does he draw the Caius? The DD Crow Torrentials? Insane.
Yep, I mean that's you got to keep yourself alive. So I like that play.
I don't
And we've
love the
got-
setting to
what is
replay
this
that much.
card?
Oh my god, this card is awesome. So this is I forget the exact name. We can put it up on the screen, but basically its effect is that you can banish 2 zombies to draw a card, or you can target one of your banished zombies and put it to the top deck. Like it has 2 different effects. So he's gonna target the Pyramid Turtle that's banished. And I think he can put it to the top. Oh, he's gonna torrential, but it still gets prio to put Pyramid Turtle to the top deck. That's actually crazy. He has a Brain Control and a Pyramid Turtle coming up next turn. He has to set a monster, and he just draws and sets. He already knows what it is. Wow. What's his name? Oh god, I forget the name of it. Can't read it here.
Started with an S.
Yeah, we'll deal with it later. I will put it up on the screen for when
Yeah.
I talked about it earlier. But yeah, that card is cool.
Doji.
Shooting Doji. Yeah, there we go.
That's it. But we've got a Debris Dragon protecting himself from the Pyramid Turtle. We've got Fires of Doomsday making 2 tokens.
Oh, he
And
can
we
make a
should
level
see
6.
Iron Chain maybe is all you can make. Oh, he's
Oh,
he's gonna make
Vaskii!
Vaskii. I forgot that that's what this deck is because we haven't seen it in so long. It's gonna pop the Recruiter, attack into Spirit Reaper. You probably don't care too much.
Oh no, you know what's happening right now though.
But we do have that brain control, so we'll see if this back row helps Ted stay alive. But he's gonna go brain control, take the Vaskii, gonna pay cost. He's gonna pop the debris and attack.
Does he have an out though? Can he deal with his Vaskii? Can he tribute the Vaskii? He is. He's banishing the back
Highest.
row.
Banish
Oh
the
my
back
God.
row. And what can you draw to get out of this situation? Not a DD Crow.
Oh,
That's gonna
man.
be it. Zombies takes it, but it was a very close game. GG's.
I love it. This zombie deck was so spicy. This Vaskii hero deck was equally spicy. Thank you so much for participating at the WildCardCyclone EDI-SZN.